Good evening, one and all. It's Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. We're going to be monitoring the VE3ZOE repeater as the Lake Ontario Radio Club net here in Hamilton, Ontario starts at 7 p.m. Our host tonight, VA3CJZ, our very own Chuck. He'll be coming on at the top of the hour. Please stand by.
All right, would you look at the time? It is 7 p.m. Monday, May 26th, 2025. My name is Chuck and my call is VA3CJZ, and I'm here to open the Monday night accidental net on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. By the way, the call sign for the Lake Ontario Radio Club is VE3LOW. That stands for Lake Ontario West. And you don't have to be a member to check in. As a matter of fact, everyone who checks in automatically becomes a member of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. And before we start, I'd like to thank Terry for the use of this fine repeater, VE3IQL. I do appreciate the use. That is great coverage. And so no foul language, please. And let's start it off. Do we have any one and done or priority traffic check-ins that would like to come first? Please go now. Okay, I copied Victor Alpha 3 station there. I didn't quite catch the suffix. Try again. Victor Alpha 3, Foxtrot Mike Bravo. Oh, that would be Wayne. Wayne B in Mississauga, I believe. Come on in, Wayne. How are you? Like you're just holding on to the edge of that repeater there, but I did make out everything you said. And yes, we don't get to to talk to each other direct. It's usually through the YouTube stream there on Wednesday nights. So very good. Sounds like the conditions for 70 centimeters tonight are not optimal at the moment, but we were able to pass traffic anyways. Did you enjoy the day today, or you had to go to work? Retirees. Okay, Wade. Well, thank you so much for checking in. And Mac is streaming the net live on YouTube. Just punch up his call, VA3IMW, and you can look under the live button, and we're right there. So, anything else? You too, Wayne. Thank you so much for checking in. So let's open it up to anyone and everyone with a valid license. This is VA3CJZ.
V3 LBI in and out. V3KDT, same in and out.
VA3 in and out. That's different. Hey, sometimes everybody. Enjoy the evening. Stations there, but the last one was just a VA3 in and out. Is that the call sign? Not sure what happened there. VA3 NFL. razzing you there, Al. I knew all along it was you. But, all right, I got you in the log. So we got LBI, KDT, and NFL. Larry, any quick words?
No, nothing for tonight. Beautiful day. And have a good net there, Chuck. I just got a few things that wrapping up here. So, all right. 7th, everybody.
Okay, Larry. By the way, how's your neighbor?
They gave him 3 days off of work, so he's back to work this week. He's fine. The leg healed up okay.
Yeah, I'm so thankful. I've never had that happen. I've seen people with the result of those things. It's not pretty. It's not clean. Anyways, go ahead, Larry. You are excused. Thank you so much for your check-in. Next, let's see if VE3KDT has a couple of words.
WPG.
As well let him go.
I was actually in there. I guess I doubled with Larry and I got trampled on, so I guess I was in there first, but okay.
All right, Chris, VA3WPG. All I heard was a G. There was some doubling, so no big deal. So how's things with you?
I'm going to be fast. That's why I jumped in there. I got back to that park again today, Dundas, and I got mostly 40 meters today during the daytime, which is strange. Usually it's 20. I got DX to St. Lucia to LC-0016 Provost Park, St. Lucia, in between Martinique, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, and Barbados. It's in between that little triangle. Anyway, just jumping in and out to that DX there. That's it for me.
All right, Chris. Congratulations. That's awesome, and that's a beautiful park. I remember when our daughter was growing up, we used to take her there for the fireworks. They used to have them down there back then, and we'd bring a blanket, hang out under some trees or what have you, and yeah, it's a lovely place. All right, Chris, you're in the log, sir, and thank you for your check-in. Let's move back over to Noel, VE3 Kilo Delta Tango.
Good evening. And everyone else on that. Yeah, I didn't really have any traffic. Just I throw it in the pot there. Want you know I'm still kicking around and just listen along for the duration.
All right, Noel, you're in and out, and you are in the log. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the evening. How about Al? Let's see if the dinner bell rang yet. VA3, in and out. Come on in. All right, I guess he was one and done. Very good then. So that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday night accidental net. Please come now.
VA3IMW.
Mac, Dead Air Mac. That's what we should call you, Dead Air Mac. VA3IMW. Come on in, Mac.
You got that right, Charles. I just cannot stand hearing dead air. There's got to be some noise. There's got to be some chitter chatter. There's got to be something. Anyways, good evening, Chuck, and all on net. Yes, you've mentioned it already, but yes, we are streaming live on YouTube. My call sign is the magic key that lets you find us, VA3IMW, and then scroll down to that big red button that says live. Give a click on that, and here we are. I see Will.I.am has also logged in on YouTube, so perhaps we'll get an RF check-in from him as well. Haven't seen hide in her hair of Guy yet, but perhaps in a little while. Lots of time left. And of course, it's Monday, so we do have competing nets at 7 o'clock. The Hamilton Amateur Radio Club on NCF repeater, both on 2 meters and 70 centimeters. And they actually have Echolink and a couple of other things that lets people get in there. And of course, we'll have a chance to listen to Rick for a while on 40 meters. Speaking of 40 meters, it's working really well. I made some contacts with Parks on the Air. Probably spent, I don't know, 20 minutes. A couple of contacts on 20, but 40 meters, everybody on the board that I should hear. Obviously, you're not going to hear Australia or anything like that, but there's a couple of Ontario stations and some stuff in Ohio, and signal's not too bad. Thankfully, the solar flux index is still recovering. 133 was the number I saw today, so it's heading in the right direction. Anyways, I'm here for the duration, Chuck, and thanks for doing this one, and I'll turn it back to you.
All right, very good, Mac. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't had the pleasure of being able to go on the radio today. I remember I mentioned Windows 11. Let's just say I could talk your ear off about that, but I won't. And I'm still getting everything straightened out. But I will say that I made a big mistake, and that was not double checking that I had a backup of my log file for AC log for my logs. And the last one I could find was from a year ago. And so I have to also get a certificate from LOTW, so I can't really use my log to its fullest extent because of that. So, and of course all the other programs that I have to reinstall. So it's keeping me busy, I'll tell you. Oh, and it wouldn't let me download Windows 11. Mac, I had to use the command prompt. I had to look it up on YouTube and copy these commands in order to mess around with the partition. And finally, it took the install. Man, I was stressing because the thing I bought was for the computer, but this thing only runs on Windows 11. So I'm like, uh-oh. So I finally got it.
Wow, you're a qualified IT technician now. So, if you want to get back into the workforce, you could write your own ticket.
Well, I do have a piece of paper for it, and from Trios College downtown there, but that was a while ago. But yeah, reminded me how rusty I was on that, but I was able to muddle through.
All right. Well, if anything blows up on my computer, I know I've got a few resources. Yourself, Larry, and Will I am. All these computer experts. I can just pretend I'm uneducated and hand over the box that's not working and smile proudly when it comes back to me. Anyways, keep up the good work there, Chuck. I trust all the audio things going in and out of the computer are also going to work and cooperate with you as well. And we'll look forward to the maiden voyage on Wednesday evening.
Yes, it should be interesting. Thank goodness I had the camera software backed up on a USB stick, so that wasn't an issue. All right, Mac, thanks for streaming the net and for your check-in, and I may come across you later in the evening. And so with that, we'll clear the list and see who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi on the Monday Night Accidental Net. This is VA3CJZ. Victor Echo 3 Romeo Whiskey Julia. Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt. Boy, that first check-in there was a stomp by Chris, but I did hear another station there at the beginning, but I couldn't make it out because Chris had his big boots on. that other station? And Bill, I got you.
AXJ.
For the hill, isn't it? There we go. AXJ. Okay, anyone else? All right, so let's start with Chris, VE3RWJ.
Hey, Chuck, thanks for doing the net. I won't keep it. You're sounding great. I'm not copying you on direct, but that just might be conditions. Mac is full quieting, and Chris, WPG is full quieting out here. Anyway, great you're getting your computer all fixed up. You know, I always, just to, sound older and wiser, I always say things about missing the DOS days and, I miss the command line, et cetera, until I have to use the command line, and then I absolutely hate it. So, fake nostalgia about the old days, but anyway, glad you're getting it all working again. Your audio sounds great, and the Sounds Good net is coming up at 8 o'clock over on the Burlington 2-meter repeater, V3RSB. Back to you, V3RWJ.
All right, Chris, very good. Yeah, you're sounding great. I didn't check you on reversal, but I will next time around. What was I going to say? I'm drawing a blank now. Where am I? Oh, there it is. All right, so I'm on going to be on reverse when you key up again there. Chris, go ahead.
Yep, it's bad enough nowadays that any command line things I've done in the past, I save them in little text files just in case I need them again. All right, see if you can hear me on direct.
Yeah, that's a no-go there, Chris. I could tell conditions were not great for 70 centimeters when we started. I got a check-in from Mississauga. Normally, I get him a little bit better than I did tonight. He was just holding the repeater, and so that told me it's not the best conditions, but oh well. I could not hear you on direct, yeah, that's just the way it is. And yeah, that's the thing. You gotta remember the commands. If not, have a cheat sheet or something nearby that you can gaze over at. But yeah, thank goodness don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, quick question. In the old days, Chuck, did you have one of those little paper strips on your keyboard that had all the WordPerfect function key commands listed on it?
Yes, it was a strip. I think we put it on the side of the monitor, the big boat anchor.
Yep, I dimly remember that stuff. All right, thanks for running it, and we're just going to listen along the V3RWJ.
All right, Chris, before you go, what's the frequency for the VE3RSB repeater in Burlington?
That is 147.210, 147.210, and the tone is 131.8.
Perfect. All right, Chris, have a good net, and thank you so much for checking in. I'll stop by and say hi. All right, so let's go to Bill next, VE3IUK. Bill.
Yep, good evening to you, Chuck. Good evening to everyone online. Sounds like you had some more computer woes. Did you have to reinstall Windows, Chuck?
Yeah, well, not reinstall, but I had to install Windows 11 because this little toy I bought that goes with the computer here, the laptop, only runs on Windows 11, the software for it anyways. And so the thing is useless without the software. And so I read that HP computers have this issue where the partition has a problem in it inherently. And it gave me some problems. I really had to dig in there and finally got it though.
Okay, I thought maybe you had to reinstall Windows. But just to mention one thing to you, though, if you get your Windows 11 the way you want it, you might want to consider looking at a program called Disk Genius, which will allow you to do imaging and cloning, and then you can make a backup of your entire hard drive. So just something you might want to think about, Chuck.
Yeah, I know. I'm kicking myself. Guess what? All my logs from my logbook, they're all gone. The most recent one that I found was from last year in April. So I'm missing about half my log. But I got to wait for LOTW to send me a certificate so I can use the log to upload, download from them. So that's going to be a couple of days. It takes 1 to 4 days to get that back. So I'm not too worried about it. I've made mistakes like this before, Bill. You'd think I would have learned a lesson, but yeah, here we are.
Yeah, anyways, Disk Genius is a free program, so you can go take a look at that, Chuck. But I think it was Cursor mentioning the command prompt. I still use a command prompt there, Chris. So I go back to the old days of batch files where some of them would be maybe 1,000 lines long. So yeah, back to DOS. I started out with DOS 3.3 and I think Windows 2.04. But anyways, I don't want to get too carried away here. Glad you got it straightened out, Chuck, and good for you. And I'll turn it back to net control.
All right, Bill. Yeah, like I mentioned before there, it's been a while. So, when it's thrust upon you, you focus and you can get it done. But, yeah, these HP computers apparently have this problem with the partition when you want to upgrade. So, something to keep in mind. But anyways, the syntax commands are all available online to fix that issue. All right, Bill, thank you so much for your check-in, and I'm not sure what the weather's supposed to be for the next few days, but today was gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get out. I was not feeling all that great this weekend, so I really didn't get out to do much of anything, but we're doing okay now. But one other program I mentioned to you from the command prompt that maybe I've used in the future is called Dispart, which can allow you to do partition converting. So just something else, but you may have already be aware of that. Anyway, I could go on and on, and I won't. So thanks for doing the net, Chuck, and we'll be listening along.
All right, and don't forget check disk. Yeah, I remember. Thanks, Bill. All right, let's see now. Rick is next for patiently waiting. VA3AXJ. Rick, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck. Just a little talk to Bill there for a second. Please find out the information on that handset of mine.
Yeah, go right ahead. Bill, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I missed that. What was that?
Yeah, go ahead there, Bill.
Oh, you know what? I didn't have a chance to look anything up yet, but you know what? I'll go do that right now and see what I can find out for you.
Yeah, okay. I don't have David's call sign.
VE3 Delta Victor, is that who you're thinking of?
Yeah, say that again?
Victor Echo 3 Delta Victor.
VA3 Delta Echo.
Delta Victor. Delta Victor. Over.
Okay, simple. Roger. Okay, go back to Chuck there. Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Chuck.
Yeah, and how Dave likes to check in is usually this is VE3DV. I know I don't do it as well as him, but Anyways, yeah, that's him. VE3DV. They might be heading out for coffee tonight. It's a lovely evening. They all usually go up the hill there and have a coffee with the boys. So anyways, thanks for checking in, Rick. Did you enjoy the outdoors today?
I managed to get my truck vacuumed out, and summer's hot. Okay, I gotta go. Figure. Could be leaving for one though.
Yeah, for a bit there, it peaked. I forget what it was. Maybe 23, 24. Well, it's 22 degrees right now, so it's still nice. If you're out in the direct sun, it'll feel a lot warmer. But yeah, I managed to cut the grass today, and if we're gonna get rain for the next several days, then I'm covered. Did a quick trim there, and looks good. All right, Rick. Well, thanks for checking in, my friend. You got anything else for us?
No, I just trying to get this handset to work, and I can't figure it out. Yeah, see, but it won't transmit.
Is there a plus showing on it? Is that a Bowfang?
Let's see, Azu. Azu, that's 60. That's 60. Azu, FT60, yeah.
Yeah. I used to have one of those. I don't remember how to operate it right now off of memory, but if someone is familiar with how to make sure the positive offset is on the Yaesu FT60, come and jump right in.
Okay, Chuck, I gotta go. I got something I gotta do. So, on the VA3XJ, we're gonna be kind of sandbagging, I guess. I'm back to you.
Okay, Rick. Thanks again. Hope everything's okay. All right, so we'll clear with Rick, and that brings me to the bottom of my list. And I see Al has checked in on YouTube. Good evening, Al. Wade has also checked in. YouTube check-in only for him tonight, but good evening, Wade. Thank you so much for checking in. You are in the log. And so with that, let's see who else is up there would like to stop by and say hi here on the Monday night Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
3UET.
Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot, Juliet, November.
All right, two stations there, UET and FJN. And let's say hello to VE3UET.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. I come before you to stand behind you, tell you something I know nothing about. This is VE3UET.
Under every toilet, from what I've been told. Anyways, how you doing tonight? Who is this? Anyways, I'm sorry, I forget your first name. This is Chuck.
Roger, Chuck. Yeah, no, my name is Mike. I don't know how to spell it. And if you don't know how to spell it, then you shouldn't be on amateur radio. I haven't been around for a while because I had a major meltdown on my power supply. The power cord decided it was going to smoke the radio station. So I've been off here for a while.
Yeah. Well, I hope there's no serious repercussions from that. It was just contained in the unit.
Yeah, just contained in the power cord. I never saw a power cord do what it did. Like it became very stiff and very hot, and then I wiggled it, and everything went dead. And so when we did the autopsy on the power cord, we don't know why it went stiff. And when I wiggled it, I broke the connection inside the cable, and so that you know how hard it is to change a power cord in a power supply when you got that stupid black pull-through thing. Oh, what a job that was!
Yes, always make back in the day, the older ones, anyways. Even newer stuff, not all makes and models are easy to access there. But glad you're back on the air. Did you just fix it, or did you use another power supply now?
Oh, I got somebody to fix it. I can't remember his name. But I'll remember eventually.
All right. Well, good for you. Well, you're sounding good into the repeater into Hamilton tonight, Mike. Says here you're in Oakville, so good job. How high up are you?
I'm on the second floor, inside the building. The antenna's inside the building, and but it's 11 element beam and it's pointed at you inside the house.
Oh, are you sure it's not the second floor from the top of a skyscraper? Good job there, Mike.
Yeah, no, it's pointed at Mac's place. So I think pretty close to Max. And you see it on a painter's pole. And then I have a Christmas tree base that it was related to them umbrella base. And I have a painter's pole in it. And it's only 8 feet off the ground, 8 feet off the floor. And but right now I have it vertical. Usually I have it horizontal, but everything I like to play with right now is vertical, and that's like not chasing the afternoon Sputnik that goes over, and you can work it on 432, 875, or wherever it is.
Right. Okay, Mike. Well, thank you so much for your check-in. I do have another customer waiting in line, and we don't want to scare him away. So thank you so much. And do you have any parting words?
Yeah, well, I also have a whole bunch of old things, but I was always busy all the time. It's just lucky I sat down now and turned on the net. That's all the good news I got. VA3IMW.
All right, Mike. Well, join us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Someone else will be net controller, but you're more than welcome to stop by, Mike. It's been a while. That's right. Glad you're back on the air, my friend. Thank you for checking in. And so let's move over to up the Hamilton Escarpment. I do believe that is Victor Echo 3, Fox Juliet November. Colin, right?
Yeah, very good evening to you, Chuck, and a good memory. Yeah, I'm up on top of the hill here, and everybody's pretty well full climbing. I'm using my vape on tonight. I'm portable out on the porch. Yeah, great day as I heard you mention. My goodness, it's about time we got some nice sun. Anyway, I took the opportunity. I groomed and bathed the dog and cleaned his teeth, and I started taking weeds down away from the edge of the driveway and the side yard, and still got more to do, but anyway, so we'll do that tomorrow. I think you're going to be okay tomorrow, Chuck. Sunshine, I think it might be just as warm as it was today, but things are going to be changing apparently from what I'm hearing on Wednesday. Clouds are going to set in, and we may get some rain, so that's about it. And yeah, I heard them talking, I can't think of his call now, about how poor the bands have been. Yeah, I tried 40 meters and 20 and 15 and 14, no luck yesterday.
Yes, I hear you there, Colin. I've been sporadic in making contacts myself. days you just don't hear people well enough to give a darn to try and make a contact just in the U.S., let alone off the continent. But going back to doing the weeds and that, cutting the grass is no big deal. It's when you have to do the edging, do the weeds, and all the other peripherals that go with the cutting of the lawn there. That's where all the work is. But anyways, that's what I did today. Gave front and backyard a nice little trim, and so that's good news about tomorrow being nice as well. And Rick's going to be on at 8 o'clock on 7.100 on 40 meters. And so I heard Mac earlier saying that the 40 meters was kind to him when he got home from work. So we might have some good conditions tonight. Over to you.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, 40 meters was a bit better today. I checked into a net 7.264.5, and I was able to hear quite a lot of stations today with pretty good signals. But there's been days and days, about 4 or 5 in a row, I'm sitting there listening, and all I can hear is the noise on the band and no signals. Yeah, the weights are the testy things. I got my daughter to cut the front grass tonight, and she'll do the back grass tomorrow. So we're putting her to work. She's got to earn her keep, Chuck.
Well, good for you, Colin. Gosh, we have a daughter, and when she was living with us there, it was tough to get her to just clean her room, let alone do other chores. But very good, very good. Also, they got to help out when the parents are getting a little bit slower, a little bit older. And so, we need all the help we can get. Anyhow, sir, I do appreciate your check-in, and I wish you a great rest of the evening. When can we catch you on the Transprovincial net again there, Colin?
Yeah, I'm on Monday and Thursday, 2 to 3. Monday, Thursday, not Monday, Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday. Talk about getting old, Chuck. I'm losing it. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday, 2 to 3.
All right, so I'll make a mental note tomorrow at 2 o'clock there. We'll try and check in with you. Okay, Colin, thanks again. I do appreciate your check-in.
Very best 73 to you, Chuck, and everyone else on frequency. 73.
7-3. All right, so before I take another call for check-ins, I see Albert has ventured into the room with us. Hello, Albert. Happy Monday, and Mr. Hotel. I hope you're enjoying your stay. Okay, with that, let's see who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi on the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. This is VA3CJZ.
VA3, DCS.
DCS Dave. VA3 DCS. I kind of keep saying in my head, every time I hear your call, I always say, hey, that's DCS Dave.
Well, yes, it is. Yes. Dave. Yes, you're right. Yeah, I just got in. Surprised it's still going. I cut the lawn, cleaned it up. So now I can relax for the evening.
Yeah, right around 4 o'clock this afternoon there, I took full advantage of being at the warmest point of the day, and I too did the same thing. I wasn't too fancy with the weed whacker today, but I can follow that up tomorrow. And at least I got the all the dandelions cut down, so she doesn't look as scraggly now.
Oh, right. Well, those dandelions will be standing tall and proud tomorrow morning.
Yes, don't I know it? When right after I did the first cut, the very next day, bloop, there's one. Didn't take long.
Yeah, I think they get hit by the blades and just kind of bend over, and then they repair themselves overnight, and they're ready to go again.
Yeah, well, they are pretty hardy, you're right. And geez, if I was a dandelion guy, I would have collected all of them and I made some dandelion wine.
Okay. I haven't heard that one for a while.
Yeah, some people put it in water, make a tea out of it. Yeah, some people just eat the darn thing. So it's not bad for you, unless there's certain parts of it that you shouldn't be consuming. But I don't know much about that. Anyways, Dave, so how was your Monday?
Well, it was fairly good. Ran into one of those idiot clients again today, and just carried on throughout the day.
Yeah, Dave, my wife also, she works with the public, and when she comes home and vents about people just being plain stupid about things, I sit there and just shake my head. Yes, dear, I know people are not the brightest, and they can be quite rude for no reason. So take a deep breath and suck it up.
Yeah, well, I dealt with it until about mid-afternoon, and I just handed it off to the service manager and the account manager and said, hey, you deal with it. I gave the client a whole bunch of options, and they came back and said, what do you mean? Instead of trying to get a resolution, they just kind of said that, and that's why I just kind of wiped my hands and passed it off.
Yeah. And also, a new thing that I just heard about was employees in the workplace now are subject to being called in the office if the company gets a bad review online. So if a customer doesn't like you or like their service they got or didn't get everything for free, if they go online and type a complaint, the employee gets called in and say, what's this? We don't like our business goes down when we get bad reviews. So just smile and give them what they want. So that's what I told my wife. I said, hey, it's not yours to worry about. If somebody says, give me this, I give it to them. Right?
Yeah, it can be the way a lot of the time. I know the account manager just wants to dump this client, so yeah, maybe by tomorrow I'll have good news.
Yeah. So I was flabbergasted when my wife came home one time and said she was called into the office because there was a bad review for the restaurant she was at. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? So they automatically it doesn't matter if the customer was right or wrong. It looks bad for the company, and they rely on those good reviews. Remember watching some movies where the guys would say, oh, give me a 5-star in the Uber, when in the movies you see guys say, no, give me a good rating as your driver and yada yada. Yeah, it's gone in that direction now. Yeah,
Yeah, well, there's so much social media nowadays that you don't even have to give a review online. You can just mention it in a news group or one of the platforms, and it just kind of takes off.
Absolutely. Anyways, Dave, thank you so much for your check-in. I'm going to either see if there's any more or wrap it up, and I'd like to go and say hi to Marty or whoever's on the NCF repeater there. So, any parting words for us?
Oh, just suck it up. Back to you, Chuck. Thanks for doing the net.
All right, Dave. Not a problem. So with that, let's see if there's anyone else out there wishing to check in with us here on the Accidental Net on Monday night. This will be last call for any last minute check-ins, comments, questions, or compliments. VA3CJZ.
VE3GMP.
Hey, there he is. VE3GNP Garnett.
How you doing, Chuck? Yes, I'm good tonight. I'm with Dave DB up at Tim Hortons Spears.
It's going to be gorgeous. It's still 21 degrees down here, so it's going to be great for you guys tonight. Right on. Make sure you say hi to the guys for me, and I'll put Dave in as well.
Yeah, no problem. It's 23.5 up here going in my car.
Sweet. Yeah, it was nice today. Got a little bit of sun, and it was very enjoyable for a change.
Yep. Okay, Chuck. Have a good one. We'll talk in the bed. VE3GMP with VE3DD.
All right, very good. Thank you, gentlemen. Be safe. Have a great evening. Okay, one more last call for tonight's Monday Night Accidental Net. This is VA3CJZ.
VA3WPG.
VA3WPG. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, I just forgot to mention, I had to run out after my check-in earlier there, got back in about 7:35, just been listening along, but my check-in earlier, I just forgot to mention, some stations are more well-known than others, but anyways, the station I got down on, what I think it was called St. Lucia there, was J69Z, Juliet 69 Zulu, and I got that on the long wire with the bell, and I got off MAC, not the PAC-12. I forgot to throw that in earlier. VA3WPG.
Very good. So where's that station?
I just had it up here a second ago. It was LC-0016, Provost Park, St. Lucia, which, as I mentioned, was in between St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Bahamas, and Martinique. I believe we got Martinique on our mass activation there at the last one there.
Outstanding. I think it's pronounced St. Lucia, but I think I used to say St. Lucia also, but then I heard someone say St. Lucia, so that's what I'm going with now. Right on. Congratulations. Listen, there's a special event call sign out of New Brunswick. A guy named Stuart, VE9CF, I think it is. But for this month, he's been VC9F. And he's out of New Brunswick, and he usually activates every day from a park. So see if you can get him.
What was that call sign again? VC9CF?
Yeah, it's Victor Charlie 9 Foxtrot.
Victor Charlie 9 Foxtrot. Oh yeah, I'll be listening for that one next time I'm up there. Guess it won't be, I think someone mentioned there's going to be some rain, but I will keep an ear out for that call sign.
Yeah, just looked it up on YouTube. It's his name is Stuart, and he's in Saint Antoine North, New Brunswick. Stuart is his name. So it's a special event right till the end of the month. So you still got a few days left.
All right, sounds good. I am familiar with the VE9 call sign. So yeah. Okay, good. Thanks for that. And I guess that would be it for me. VA3W. I just wanted to throw out what antenna I got out there with, which yeah, the long wire. So other than that, it's a VA3WPG coming through.
All right, outstanding. I wish I could put up a long wire out here, but can't do that. And by the way, if you look that guy up on YouTube there, the picture at the top right is the QSL card that you get when you make contact with him there. So, yeah, good luck. All right, so we'll clear with Chris, and this will be my last call for tonight's Monday Night Net. Please come now.
Well, squad to the line there, Chuck. Just hit me in the head. Forgot about all that.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Al. That means thank you very much, Mr. Al. So very good. Yep, you got to keep at it there, Al. Very good.
Merci beaucoup. Back to that.
All right, very good. How about we pass it over to Mac there for any last words? He was the net controller for tonight's YouTube stream. I'm sure you can watch it after the net if you missed it. And so let's see, VA3IMW. Tonight we had 17 check-ins. I want to thank everyone who checked in on YouTube and on the radio. Over to you, Mac.
Merci, tous mes amis. Always good to hear everybody on the air. And thanks for everybody checking in on YouTube as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll be back here tomorrow night. And we're going to sweep over to the NCF repeater and give Marty a little barrage of check-ins over there. Thanks again for doing this one, Charles. All the best.
V3IUK.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, just to let you know, I will be here tomorrow night to do the net.
Oh, very good. I was wondering about that. So Bill, the E3IUK, will be the net controller for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's Lake Ontario Radio Club net at 7 p.m. right here on the VE3ZOE repeater. And don't forget, I will be hosting the net on Wednesday for the longest running Simplex net in Hamilton, Dundas, and that's called the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, or AREG for short. And if all goes well, I should be streaming the net live Wednesday at 8 o'clock on 146.430 FM on your dial, 146.430. Anyone else? All right, thanks everyone. Have a great rest of the evening and the rest of the week. Enjoy the nice weather. VA3 CJZ 73.
All right. Before we bring the net to a close, let's scooch over and say hello to our friends at the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club.
Going to be out tonight, over?
Affirmative. I am currently on Garth, and I'm heading north towards Mohawk Road. I guess I'm just crossing over the link right now, and so I'm on my way to Tim's there at Upper Morning. Over.
Hey, we'll see you there in a few minutes. Thanks, Peter, and thank you for the call. We're up to number 16, so 73 for now. Talk to you in a few minutes.
Echo 3, Foxtrot 2, I'm clear.
ZFZ and standing by for further check-ins on the Monday net. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Alpha 3, India, Mike Whiskey. Good evening, Mac. Wonderful day today, and I guess outdoor activities are looking up. Over.
They are indeed, Marty. Absolutely. The temperature this afternoon was, I think it was like 24 degrees Celsius, and it's nice to see it on the positive scale. And the sunshine coming through. It didn't start off that way this morning. I think it was like 6 or 7 degrees when I left for work, but definitely heading in the right direction. And so is the solar flux index. It's recovered and it's now back up to 133, which has made HF communication a little bit more palatable. Made a few contacts on 40 meters, a couple on 20, but had a really solid contact on 17 meters down in Florida. A nice QSO with a guy at a park down there. So things are getting better as the days get warmer. I'm sure the temperature and the solar flux conditions are totally unrelated, but nonetheless, we're enjoying it. And I won't hold it. We have finished up on the ZOE repeater, so I know that Charles is right behind me, and he's going to be wanting to say hello to you as well. So we're going to take a chance to swing over to 7100 and listen to Rick for a little while. So you guys remember us over there at Tim Hortons. Say hello to everybody. I know Garnett and Dave are already on their way in there as well. Thanks for doing this one, Marty. Always appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, Mac. By the way, we got a check-in from Albert on Echolink, and as you know, he's up in Barrie. I think he checked into the ZOE net on the computer, but couldn't get through on the air. Anyway, he checked into our net, said hi, and I guess he's enjoying the warm weather up there at Barrie as well. Okay, thanks for the report, Mac, and all the best. Till we meet again, and 73 for now.
73 there, and yeah, Albert checked in on YouTube. You're a YouTube star right now, by the way. You're on the air. So we carry on our stream until we finish up with you guys on Monday evening. Anyways, I'll let you go ahead and pick up the remainder.
Hey, thanks, Mac. All right, we're standing by for check-ins on the Monday net. Anyone, anywhere, please call now.
VA3CJZ.
Predicted VA3CJZ. Good evening, Chuck. Thank you for the call. Over.
Hey, good evening, Marty and all net. Yes, sir, I do like to be right on cue. And by the way, Mac, I checked you on reverse, and you're full scale. So your radio, I guess, likes this frequency better than the 146-430 for signal-wise. But we'll have to check that on Wednesday. Just thought I'd pass that along there to Mac. And you're doing not bad on direct yourself there, Marty. And so it's going to be a great evening for all you guys having coffee up there. So say hi to the gang for me, and have a good evening.
Okay, Chuck, I will do that, and someday down the log, maybe you'll pop up there and surprise everybody yourself. In fact, you and Mac, it would be a real treat to see you. Anyway, thanks for the check-in, Chuck. Good to hear your voice, and good luck with the net on Wednesday night, the A-Rig net. Thanks for the call this evening. VE3QEE from to VA3CJZ 73, and all the best. Go ahead, Rick.
Just to let Chuck know, and Mac too, if you're still listening, I didn't check in on the other one tonight because I had some early check-ins here on 7100. So anyway, I'm all ready to go on there whenever they want to go. So thanks for that, Marty. Good tip.
That 73. Thanks, Rick. VE3QEE standing by. p.m. I'd like to thank everybody who did check in this evening. Have yourself a wonderful evening for sure. It's lovely weather out there, and we'll hopefully be back the same frequency, same time next week. Until then, stay well and be active on the air. VE3QEE, I will be clear and off the air.
That brings our live stream to a close as well. Thanks all for joining. 7 3s. That's how we say goodbye.